How's it going, guys? Welcome to VFG Movie Reviews, and this is my review for The Wild Robot. Guys, if you could, give us a like, give us a subscribe, help us grow in 2024. I'd sure appreciate it. And thank you to everybody who has recently subscribed to the channel. It means a lot to this guy right here. Every time I see my channel growing bigger, it just means that I am finding people who enjoy what I put out there, and I love it, and thank you guys so very much. You guys are awesome. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. Now, let's get right into this review for Wild Robot, starring Lupita Nyong'o, Pedro Pascal, Bill Nighy, Kit Connor, Matt Berry, Mark Hamill, Vin Rames, Catherine O'Hara, Boom Storm, and a slew of other amazing actors. This is about a robot who goes crash landing to this Earth. A ship was damaged in a typhoon, and this particular robot active, and its whole thing is that it has to complete tasks. So if you give it a task, it has to complete it. It will not stop until that task is complete. These robots cannot harm creatures knowingly cannot harm creatures in any way. Any humans, anything like that. They can't hurt anybody. This robot, it's afraid of, all the animals are afraid of it. They call it the monster. She ends up crashing into a tree and crushing these geese parents and their baby, and one baby lives, which is voiced by Kit Connor, Bright Bill. And she learns basically to be this geese's mother, and he's a runt of the litter, so it's going to be kind of hard for him to learn the things he needs to learn, and he has to learn all this stuff, to learn to fly, all this stuff, swim, by the next winter, for he can migrate and be with his people. This goes on for a little while, and we have Pedro Pascal playing the fox in this, and he is fucking brilliant. I didn't even know it was Pedro Pascal, to be quite honest. And it was really awesome. He's fucking hilarious in this movie. He really is. He absolutely kills in this role and everything. And as she's trying to teach him, she ends up falling apart herself, to the sense where you almost think she's gonna die. And I'm really not going to try to spoil much about it. I think I'm going to end right there. This is about learning about what you need to learn as a person. Like, what makes you grow, what gives you the feelings that you like and stuff like that. And this was a brilliant movie. This was a beautiful movie. It's crazy to see how good of this movie was. DreamWorks is truly giving Disney a run for its money in these types of movies. They do set it open for a sequel, but I think we don't need a sequel, but if they did a sequel, it would be kind of cool to see what happens later in Bright Bill's life, her life as a robot, and Fink. And, like, this was a beautiful movie. When I first saw the trailer, I was like, man, this looks really good, and I didn't really expect to know what I was going into. But this is such an emotional movie. I was tears. I was crying. I was wiping my tears away. It was funny. I saw this in Seattle at one of the Regal theaters there, and the row behind me were these mentally disabled kids on like a field trip or whatever, and you could hear them talk about things and stuff like that, which made me even more like sad and in the feels and stuff like that. I'm like, this is beautiful. I was going to fight one of the kids because he kept tapping his feet behind me, but I didn't. I restrained myself and didn't want to get kicked out of the Regal in Seattle. But this is a beautiful movie. Take your kids to this movie, man. Take everybody you possibly can to this movie. This is a brilliant, brilliant movie, and it's making a ton of money right now. And I was just blown away about how good this movie is. Where in my 5-star review scale does this movie fall into? The story is a 5, the cinematography is a 3.5, the characters are a 5, the design is a 4.5, which brings our total to 4.5. This was that good of a movie. Just a half a star off from being a perfect 5. Yes, it was that damn good of a movie. I tell you this right now. No joke, that damn good of a movie. Guys, let me know down below in the comments, did you see The Wild Robot? Were you as blown away as I was? I'd sure love to hear your guys' comments. Give us that like, give us that subscribe, help us grow in 2024, make my day. I'd sure appreciate it. And I will see you in my next review. Bye.